our first question is, how did we meet? We can give them kind of the short answer. Do you want to answer? Do you want me to answer?
We can kind of tag team it, but
okay.
We met at church.
We did.
Is it a good whisper?
It's great. So we did. We met at church. I literally went to a new place. I'd been in a long-term relationship. We broke up. I went to this church and...
We didn't break up, even though there's...
Yes, me and the other guy broke up. And I went to this church and saw this very handsome fellow walk out on stage. And then I thought, oh crap, he's really cute. And then I thought he was married for the longest time. But that is how we met. I ended up playing on the worship team with Justin. So
yeah, we were on the worship team for a little bit. You think they can hear me? Okay,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
We played on the worship team for about a year, 2 years, and then I finally...
Don't get into that story yet, because we got that later on.
Okay.
Also, is it hot in here?
No.
I'm like really warm. Maybe it's just because you look handsome.
It's the light.
It is. I was gonna ask you to turn the air down, but it's all good. Alright, what is our favorite thing to do together?
Eat.
We do like to eat. I do enjoy cooking. We like to turn on some jazz music and cook, especially in the winter time.
Like a lo-fi YouTube playlist.
That's always good.
Create a vibe, you know.
And cooking pasta.
Yes.
Pasta night.
We eat pasta like 4 times a week.
No, we eat it 1 time a week, and that's all I cook it. And then sometimes, if we go out, you'll get pasta, but that's your choice to get pasta.
Yeah.
Okay, up next, do you work for yourself, like such as just YouTube and our own business, or do you have other jobs? So, personally, I have a full-time job in the music industry. Yeah, that's my full-time. It pays the bills. And then we have an Etsy store and obviously this YouTube channel. But we also have a DIY YouTube channel, and then Justin.
And some people may have already watched that channel or those videos.
Yeah.
So, maybe I'm familiar to you. I don't know. But we've got that YouTube channel, and then I do some social media for some clients, and then I recently started a newish job doing like woodworking and just small home repairs and things like that, and that's opened up the door. Hey, Desmond.
Our dog has decided to join the video. So sorry, you guys. I don't understand. He just like came up to us and was like breathing so heavily.
Anyways, and so that's opened the door for some projects that we've had the opportunity to work on, and we're really trying to build our business doing those projects, doing interior design and home renovation things, and then also YouTube as well. So
yeah, I think that covers it. So Justin kind of technically works for
I'm a
our
full-time
own
part-timer.
business. Yeah, but like you work for our own business full time, and then I have the other job. I also used to teach music lessons, but I
used to
don't
do music
that
as
anymore.
well, like songwriting and things like that. But songwriting doesn't pay very much money.
Neither does music teaching.
And music in general,
it's all good.
unless you're in the business side of it.
Yes.
But these are the things they do pay. So
Yes. All right. How did you get into ASMR, or ASMR as we call it? So personally, I got into ASMR back in 2011. I was having some extreme anxiety, and I saw an article. Like, I always remembered feeling relaxed much ever since then. And then you're not really into ASMR, but we'll kind of cover that later on. Next question. Who are some of your favorite creators? So if we're talking ASMR directly, I do like gentle whispering. I like latte ASMR, Goodnight Moon as well. There's just so many creators out there that I like to go listen to new people. If we're talking just straight up YouTube creators, who are some of our favorites there?
We kind of like funny videos and like funny YouTubers, and a few that we've listened to or watched in the past. One of them, his name is Gillum. They call him Gillum. And then he doesn't make videos as much as he used to, but then there was Slazo.
He doesn't make videos anymore.
No. And then there's Danny Gonzalez and Ryan.
The funniest.
Ryan Trahan.
Yeah.
So,
He's our absolute favorite, I think. Mine, personally.
yeah. Or if we're not like old vlog creations. I don't know, I miss vlog
You do
creations. Some of those guys, just really funny. And then we like to watch a lot of like interior design channels, and like Exo McKenna is one of our
Mr.
favorites.
Build It.
Yeah, Mr. Build It. So there's a lot of channels out there that we'll just sit down at dinner time or something at night, and if we don't want to watch a TV show, we'll just pull up YouTube.
We watch YouTube a lot.
Yeah. So.
A lot of you do. Alright, next question. When did you first discover ASMR? I kind of answered that one already. Maybe in the other question they were asking, like, how did I start getting into actually recording videos for it? So I'll answer that. I got into it, like I said, back in 2011. And then I think I started recording videos in 2014. Somewhere around there. I'd always had, like, people on the phone. Like, if you had to call customer service or something, they would say, oh, your voice is so nice. Or some people would say, your voice is so relaxing. And I kind of put two and two together. I was like, why not give it a try? This was back before ASMR was super, super popular. And so I did. And I didn't do it for very long. Just some people that I knew didn't really like that I was doing it that much. So I quit. Yeah. I was like, I'm just not gonna do it. And then got married to this guy, and he encouraged me to pick it back up.
Yeah, she had told me about it. It was like the first few months we were married, and I had never heard of it before.
Well, he was already into YouTube, and like had his own YouTube channel, and so I said, I used to have a YouTube channel.
Yeah. So I had never heard of it before. I'm sure I probably came across it at some point, but never really like thought twice about it. And then when she told me that, I was like, that's awesome. Like, you had a YouTube channel and you made these videos, and like, cause like we've been making videos. I've been making videos since really since college, but like trying to like do things on YouTube since like 2016, 2017. And when I found out that she had a channel, I thought that was the coolest thing ever. And like she had like 1,000 subscribers, and you were making money off of it. And
I was at one point in time, and then so back in the day, you could make money off of YouTube if you just had. There wasn't a limit, I think, to your subscribers or anything like that.
There was no monetization rules.
No, but I had like 1,000 subscribers, and then like they set all these rules where like you had to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours.
Yeah.
I had the subscribers, but not the watch hours, so it took us a while to build that back up. But he was super, super encouraging through that time, so it was a lot of fun.
I will say the true crime was my idea.
He did do good. I was like so nervous to show my face, and we were trying to come up with video ideas, like what's gonna work, what's gonna do great. Like, we know ASMR is gonna be it, but like, what's the subject matter? I've always loved true crime, and you just kind of looked at me one day and you were like, what did you say?
I just told you, why don't you just do true crime ASMR? you were doing like some role play stuff,
And I wasn't really into that too much.
like showing case things, and then you showed your face, and then that's when we decided to start doing true crime. So,
Yeah.
which I think you're still really good at all of those other things as well.
Well, thank you.
So yeah.
That was very sweet of you. Alright. Next question is, Justin, were you already interested in ASMR, or did I have to explain it to you?
Yeah, again, I didn't know really what it was. I wasn't really interested in it, and I think you did have to explain it to me and like explain like what it does for people and what it like. You kind of shared your story and all that stuff. So just a way for people to be able to relax. I think it's really good. So.
Well, thanks. Alright, next question is, do you guys enjoy traveling?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
We just don't get to do it very often.
We just don't get to do it very often. One day we will. One day we will. So.
Alright, where is our favorite place that we have visited? Oh, that one's tough. I have family that lives in DC, Washington DC, and so we visited once together. We've both been separately at different times, but that was a lot of fun. There's a lot of free things to do in DC. But where's your favorite place?
Maybe Asheville.
I can't decide if it's Asheville.
There's Charleston too.
Oh yeah, crap.
Or Tulum. We went to Tulum on our honeymoon. I mean, we vacationed in. So our honeymoon was in Mexico, and then we vacationed in Gatlinburg and hiked, and then we did Asheville one year, and then we did car camping last year in the Gatlinburg area. So like, it's kind of hard to choose out of all the. Oh, in Charleston, we did Charleston as well. There's just so many good memories that we've made in all of those places that are so unique, specific to those places.
Yeah, they all hold a special spot in our hearts, for sure. And we've been to DC, one time together?
Just once, yeah.
Just once together, okay. Yeah, any of those places, we haven't been married for too long, so.
4 years.
Only 4 years.
4 years this last week. Good job.
Alright, where do we want to visit? But we haven't been there yet.
Colorado.
If it's America, my answer is Colorado. If it's not, well, I can't say that because I've been to Colorado.
I've never been to Colorado.
Okay,
But
so
I've been to Oregon, and you've never been to Oregon.
I
So
would
would you
say,
Oregon?
if it's America, it's gonna be Oregon. If it's overseas, it's tied between Italy and Scotland, probably. But Italy is pasta.
Yes. All day, every day.
But Scotland's gorgeous. Scotland's gorgeous. It's okay. So, I don't know.
Yeah, I would say Colorado or overseas. I'd want to visit Germany. I majored in history in college, and so I just want to be able to like see all of. And World War II is my favorite era, so I'd really like to be able to see just all of those historical sites.
I've been to Germany, but I was literally just in the airport. I wasn't in Germany.
Is my whisper okay?
Yeah, it's great.
Is my whisper okay? Like, does it sound?
And it doesn't count that I was in Germany.
Well, no, because you're just in airport.
I got a pretzel though. just feel safer in a car. So we decided to go car camping in the Smoky Mountains, and it was the perfect time of year. The leaves were beautiful. We got 0 video, but like that's a core memory.
Yeah.
And Desmond was like the perfect dog the whole entire trip. Absolutely loved it. So we'll see. We're gonna go again this year at some point. We'll see if he does good.
I would say definitely the car camping trip, but probably like our first date is a really unique memory. But beyond that, like our honeymoon, like we just being able to do new things together, that's special. But then also like our traditions and our routines.
Yeah.
You know, like even the mundane for me is really important. Like being able to like cook together at night and like eat really good food together and sit down and watch a movie or TV and just be together. That to me is I mean it's not as fun as car camping, but like it's still like a precious memory. I don't know how to say it. I mean, that's weird.
That's good. The next question is, Desmond is currently licking his paws. He's been doing this off and on. But the next question is, was it love at first sight?
You kind of already answered that.
I was thinking he was very attractive, but I thought he was married. But after I got to know him and realized he was single, I was very much into him. You were not.
I mean, I thought you were cute, and I remember the first time we were like the first time I actually met you. But like after that, like I was so focused on like my career and what I was trying to do. It took a while.
And we were also a part of like a really, really weird church.
At the time, it wasn't weird.
At the time, but like looking back, it like turned into a cult. Obviously, we do not go there. There were some crazy people. But yeah, if you want to hear about that story, we can give you a good story time.
Maybe. I don't know about that.
Not naming names, nothing like that.
Sure.
But yeah, so it was very, very small, and like the thought of us dating or like even showing affection in front of others was really difficult.
Yeah.
So it was
a weird time.
yeah, it was very odd,
But turned out to
we're
have
good.
benefit.
We're good now. So now we can kind of go into telling them about our first date.
Yes. All right.
Let me start about you asking me first. So, Justin.
We're whispering.
Yeah, I'm whispering. So, Justin, we were obviously really close. We'd hung out by ourselves a handful of times, and I was super into him. And I thought, oh my gosh, he's not into me. He's not asking me out. And one day after our church, he like got into my car and just said, I have something to tell you. And he said it so seriously. I thought he was gonna tell me he was moving away or something like terrible. Like, I don't even know what. But I was thinking, oh my gosh, I'm about ready to start crying. And he just looked so terrified. And it took like 2 minutes for him to start speaking. Because I'm sitting there panicking. And all of a sudden, I don't even think you looked at me. But he was like, do you want to go on a date with me? And I thought he was joking. I thought he was playing a trick on me. Because he hadn't asked me out. We'd been friends for 2 years at this point. And I said, are you joking with me? And you said, no, we're going tonight. So, you can tell your story from there.
So, yeah, I don't know. I felt like we had spent a lot of time together, and leading up to the week that I did ask her out, because, I mean, I'm single. I knew you were single. And I was like, I want to just see, like, if there's anything there. And so there was an opportunity for us to hang out. And it turned out we were going to be, it was going to be just me and her. So we went to Plato's Closet because you had some clothes to return. And then we went to Chick-fil-A. It was just a normal hangout. And, like, for me, like, I felt a spark there. And it kind of, like, continued for the next week. Just every time I was around her, I felt like there was something there. So I was like, I'm just going to ask her out and just see where it goes. You know, like, and we talked a lot about it. Like, hey, like, how do we be friends and do this and not, like, because we were kind of nervous about, like, the friend group we were in at the time and, like, the church we were in. Like, we were very afraid.
Very close-knit, and we were afraid that if we dated and broke up, that
it was going to be a big mess.
yeah, it'd be terrible.
So we ended up, we didn't even tell anybody we were dating for at least a month. So I don't know if that's weird or not.
Kept it a secret.
Yeah, we just kept it a secret.
It's kind of nice.
Yeah. So anyways.
But tell them about our first date.
Oh yeah, we went to, so there's a restaurant in Nashville called Bar Taco. And I took her there. This is a really nice restaurant. And
We went to the park afterwards and just walked around and hung out, and it was great.
yeah,
And then I knew I loved him for sure.
yes.
And now we're married. And also, Desmond, well, Justin was Desmond's favorite person. Desmond is my dog, for those of you, or our dog, for those of you who don't know. I had him prior to us being dating, but Justin knew Desmond pretty well, and like we had a lot of close friends in our friend group. And Desmond loved Justin the absolute most out of anybody in that friend group. You were his, and so that even showed me like maybe there's something there. Okay, Justin, how did you propose?
Okay, so you can actually go watch the video
Oh yeah.
on our YouTube channel, on our Justin and Jess channel. I made a video about it. So I knew I wanted to capture it on video, and I knew that I make videos, I can do it myself. So I came up with like an idea of us taking like pictures or doing a video for our channel or something like that. I don't remember what it was. And I picked a couple of different locations, scouted them out, and we went to each of those, and I was like, I don't know if this is it or not. And then I picked the last one is where I wanted to propose, and I set the camera up, and we were in the frame, and I just got down on one knee and asked her to marry me. So
I was not expecting it. I was completely surprised. A lot had kind of gone on in our personal lives, and I was not expecting a proposal at that point in time at all. Okay, how do you resolve a situation when you have an argument? I don't know. Why don't you tell us if you have a really good way? We're not the best at it always. We've come a long way though. We've really come a long way.
a lot of therapy.
Yes. There's no shame in seeing a counselor or a therapist.
Highly
You
recommend
need
it.
to, yeah. We've come a long, long way from when we first got married. I think we just didn't know. But yeah, we're much better.
Yeah.
Much better now. But we still need
But
to.
how do we resolve conflict?
How do we? I usually like apologize or like act sad, I guess, because I am sad. I'm not acting.
I think the biggest takeaway has been learning to feel what you feel and allowing the other person to feel what they feel, obviously in like a healthy manner, and not letting the other person's emotions strongly impact how you feel in that moment, because it's hard. It can be really difficult to not, when you're mad, it's hard for me to not be mad.
Yes.
Even though I'm like, well, I'm not mad for the same reasons you're mad. It's like, well, so why am I mad? And so it's, how can I allow you to feel the things that you feel, and vice versa.
It's hard.
So
Next is, who's the most stubborn? He's gonna point at me. We're actually both stubborn. Would you agree? I was expecting you to
At least every other night.
No, we do go to bed angry. What?
But like, talk about that for a second. Like,
talk about what?
Like,
I don't know what to say.
I mean,
we go to bed angry.
I think it's okay to like go to bed angry. I know a lot of people, and I was raised to like, don't let the sun go down on your wrath. But for me, sometimes like we need a break from each other, and sometimes the things that you discussed, you don't always come to a resolution, and so it's easier just to say like, let's table it and let's sleep on it, because the next morning usually
things are different.
you're a completely different person. So.
I think too, like, if it's an unspoken thing, like if you haven't talked about it, don't go to bed at that point. Like if you have been talking about it, like Justin's saying, like, go to bed because you're tired, and that's just gonna cause more problems.
Yeah.
Okay, what are some of your favorite movies? I love so many movies.
What's your favorite genre movie?
I don't have one.
That's kind of hard to answer. Recently we watched Top Gun. That's one of our most recent favorites.
We also liked The Batman.
The Batman was amazing.
What else was from this year that was really good? I think that was it. That was like really, really good. I mean, I will watch anything. There's no genre that's like off the table for me.
Yep.
So it's really difficult to answer.
I like gut-wrenching dramas. Like,
do you?
Yeah, just like
I didn't know that.
like you're just kind of like
or something. I like Ryan Gosling movies.
Yeah, you do.
I like Ryan Gosling a lot.
That's your celebrity crush.
Yeah. I do like him.
Right, boy.
Okay, Justin, do you listen to ASMR?
No.
What is your favorite moment from your wedding day?
When it was over.
I'm not gonna lie, the exact same thing. Because it was so stinking hot that day. We got married on October the 6th in the greater Nashville, Tennessee area. We were expecting like weather, like
60-degree weather.
no.
70s.
I was expecting like mid 70s, maybe low 80s max. It was like high 90s.
We were both sweating so bad standing there at the altar. It was like,
It was in full sun.
How can we get this to go faster? It was 1 o'clock. There was a wedding outside at 1 o'clock.
Yeah, it was.
We did.
It was fun, but it was also the absolute worst at the same time.
Half of our guests left after the ceremony. I was like, I don't blame you. Go home. It's hot.
I was ready to leave after the ceremony too. Like, oh my gosh! And we had to go take pictures, more pictures than.
I brought a second dress shirt, and I'm so glad I did. Because the first one was soaked.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. So, if you were at our wedding, I'm sorry we picked October the 6th in that year. Justin, do you listen to ASMR to relax?
No.
Justin, what is your favorite case that I've covered?
All of them.
I'll say this, he listens to me when I talk about true crime, and we'll watch like unsolved mysteries together and stuff like that, but he is not nearly as into true crime as I am. He's just not. So I usually tell him about like the crazy or most interesting cases, but like that's it. Also, sorry, our dog is snoring. It's like the most pitiful little snore too. Does Justin do ASMR for you in person?
Sometimes.
Yes and no. Like, oh, it's so relaxing when someone touches my hair or my back. But he doesn't whisper to me because I just laugh. So, like, this is really hard for me to not laugh. Yeah, but that's just a massage. But, like, if someone touches my hair gently, if I'm really stressed out, he'll come and touch my hair, and I'm like, I feel so much more relaxed. So, thank you. Have you worked on your whisper? No. I mean, yes and no. so I had to practice with like a pencil eraser in my mouth. And so I really worked on enunciating my words. So I just kind of pulled from those days when I practiced with a pencil, and that's what I do with my ASMR. Okay, how was your wedding? We kind of already answered that one.
Oh, it was great. Even though it was hot, it's one of those things. It's a memory. It's a great memory, and it's a great story as well. So.
And we got married at a family friend's house, so we could go back and see our location all the time. We were doing that to be cheap because
Until they move.
Yeah, until they move. Never move. I think you answered this one kind of. Justin, are you as into true crime as me?
No, not particularly. Like, I find it intriguing and I'm very curious about it, and I like watching TV shows or movies that like with that genre. But
You watch a good Netflix series. I'm also trying to convince him to watch The Jinx. So write that down below in the comments how good that show is.
she's been trying to get me to watch this for like 2 years. Like, watch The Jinx. Let's watch The Jinx. Let's watch The Jinx.
It's so good. It's so good.
We just end up watching YouTube.
But he's gonna watch it. This is the year. This spooky season is the spooky season.
Yeah.
And we're gonna watch The Watcher too when it comes on Netflix. No.
I'm sorry, I rolled my eyes here.
It's this year. It's in the winter. We're gonna do it. Have you ever seen a ghost?
No.
I have not either. Although I did hear a really freaky noise the other day, and nothing like this has ever happened to me.
Like, my mom has told me stories, and like, I know you have family that has told you stories based on where they live,
But
or where they grew up.
I've never seen a ghost. I have family that grew up. Well, my family is from like the middle of nowhere in the Appalachian Mountains.
And there's some weird stuff up there.
There is some creepy stuff. Also, my stomach just grumbled. Did you hear it? It was like, what are some of your guilty pleasures? YouTube. Oh, sorry.
Oh yeah, YouTube. I mean, I really enjoy coffee. I have it pretty much every morning. Skittles, Oreos. I can throw down a pack of Skittles.
He does like Oreos. Sour Patch
Like,
Kids.
if she makes cookies, I'll reserve myself to maybe 2 or 3, right? Depending on how big they are. If you give me a pack of Oreos, it's hard for me to not eat like 10.
You love my chocolate chip cookies, though.
I know.
I guess
I love
he doesn't
Oreos.
love them enough. I'm kidding. I would say for me it's just YouTube. I don't know, chocolate, pasta, my phone, social media, TikTok, those types of things.
You like sad music?
I do. I like, what's the word? It's not emo. Moody. I like moody.
She's a moody girl. Moody vibes.
I do like moody vibes. Yeah. Like, give me a good rating.
She's not a moody girl, but like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, what cars do you drive?
We've got a Jeep Grand Cherokee.
We are down to one car right now.
Yes.
So that's what we drive. What is our weirdest talents? I don't know. Why are you laughing at me? What's your weirdest talent?
I don't know.
I really don't know.
I don't think I have any.
I mean, I can burp on
I know
command.
what my weirdest talents that annoy you are.
I said I could burp on command. Is that a weird talent, or is that
No,
just
I think
normal?
everybody can do that, yeah.
Oh. I don't really have a weird talent, I don't think. I used to write poetry. That's my weird talent. I am a published poet.
Whoa.
Oh, big deal, big deal. You gotta list something.
I really don't think I've got anything that comes to mind.
Okay.
I'm a perfectionist.
Yeah, he is a
In
perfectionist.
weird ways, like, not everything has to be perfect, but like, some little nuances that bother me if it's not a certain way.
The next question is, can we see a pic of your wedding?
Yes.
Yes, there will be one somewhere. The next one, are you all planning on having any kids?
There's no plans at the moment, but we would love to have kids eventually.
Yes, we've only been married for 4 years, and we knew we wanted to spend some time getting to know each other better first, and honestly, we've got so many passions and things that we want to do that it's just not number one on the priority list right now.
It's one of those things that if it happens, it happens.
And we'll be excited for sure. So, yeah. I'm glad we're in agreement on that. Alright. Who is the most famous person that you've met? I mean, Justin.
Fame.
I don't even know. I'll say this. Nashville, we've met famous people.
Yeah, like we've both met like our favorite bands and like things like that. But like any movie stars or TV stars or anything like that.
I saw a TV star once. I saw a guy that was on the OC.
Oh, we saw what's his name? What's her name? Kristen.
Oh, yeah. Kristen Cavallari.
We didn't meet her though. It was like a run-in.
We spoke to her.
I ran into Trace Atkins once in Franklin.
But Nashville is such a weird place. Like, there are so many famous people here. You're gonna see so many of them.
What's the band? What's the older band? ZZ Top. I've seen that.
Yeah.
I saw the ZZ Top guys in a restaurant once.
But like Nashville, when you're here, if you see someone famous, you just leave them alone. You don't go talk to them. You don't take their picture. Maybe in passing, you might say, "Oh, love your music," or "Hi," or something. But Nashville is a really great place, and if you're famous, you can live here, and it's peace and quiet. No one bothers you.
Not that we know. Well, you do. You've got 15,000 subscribers.
I mean, yeah, right. He's totally joking. Although I did have one person recognize me once, and that was so fun. It was so cute. Do we have any unique traditions we do for the holidays?
Cook.
On Christmas Day, we choose a new meal, and we go all out. This is not normal for us.
We spent last Christmas cooking pretty much from sunup to sundown.
Yeah, it was so fun. We made beef Wellington. Oh my gosh. It was so good.
It's pretty good.
The
For
mushroom.
the first time.
Douay. I don't know how you say it. Duel. Whatever. It was amazing. It was amazing.
We've gone to Asheville the past 2 years during Christmas, and we've gone to the Biltmore, and we would like that to become a tradition. It's kind of expensive to do that, so I don't know that we'll get to do it this year or not, but eventually maybe. So
Maybe so. Alright, this person said, I'm not a Christian, but I'm curious about your thoughts and beliefs surrounding paranormal activity. For me personally, I've never seen something, but I definitely have family members that have, and they're very trustworthy people. So,
yeah.
I mean, I think there's things out there
this is, and it took a long time to really dial in, like, settings and learn how to do it well enough. But she's also, like, I mean, like, this is nothing without your voice, so I mean, you guys know that.
What is the best vacation we've taken so far? I would still maybe say car camping in a sense. Just that's such a core memory, and Desmond got to be there with us for it.
I really enjoyed Gatlinburg that one year.
Yeah.
He's going to town on his toes right now.
He's thinking, oh well, we're almost done, we'll let him be. Do we enjoy working together on our channels? Yes.
Yes, we've definitely gotten better. I think when we first started working together, we
It was rough.
constantly.
We do have some new videos out on our
Right now.
DIY channel, so we will have those linked down below because I feel like they're much better than what we used to put out in the past too, so go check those out if you're interested. It's more vloggy style. What's your favorite thing about Justin?
My favorite thing about Justin.
No, mine.
Oh, okay.
I think he's really funny, and he knows how to make me laugh, especially when I'm feeling stressed or down or sad. And he's also very, very determined and has a really strong work ethic. Like, if he says he's gonna do something, it's gonna get done. So yeah, kudos, good job.
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing about me?
Might not get done, you know, when you want it to, but it'll get done.
It will get done.
I'm just kidding. What's my favorite thing about you? I think there's some similar attributes there that, like, she's a really hard worker and disciplined and focused. And I think that's, there's a lot of character traits that we both, you know, have. Sorry, I'm getting choked up here. I'm just kidding. We both kind of align on, and you know, I think her, like, kindness as well, and just her faith. You know, those are a few of my favorite things. But then, like, she can cook the lights out, and not just like, what's the recipe, but like, she can make it up as she goes. Like, she can. It's almost like you don't even have to, like, read the recipe. You can just, like, scan it, and then, like, your brain just computes it as, like, you know how to do it, and you just do it. And it's usually pretty good.
That is something I have practiced. I really worked on my cooking a lot in college and after college. I lived on my own and I just had to get good at it. So I had to. But I love cooking.
I guess he's done.
Here comes our boy again. Alright, so what are your favorite TV shows? I know mine. I really like Maybe you should get a